Hi, this is Peter Grieser with the One Campaign. I'm here in Mali with the Running the Sahara expedition. In Mali, 93% of the population lives on less than $2 a day. One of the more unfortunate facts about Mali is only 48% of the population has access to clean water. The current population of Mali is 13.5 million people, but the estimates for 2050 are 42 million people.
My name is Charlie Engle, and I'm part of this Running the Sahara expedition and also a member of the One Campaign. Basically, I'm here to run all the way across the Sahara Desert. We're going to spend the next 3 months running all the way across Africa, exploring everything that we possibly can, and hopefully bringing some attention to some of the needs of this part of the world. This part of the world has so many different needs that it's difficult to pinpoint one. However, we felt it was important for us to pinpoint one particular thing, and that's been water. And so we've created something called H2O Africa. As we've been crossing this part of Africa, we've seen a number of wells, a number of towns where people are very reliant on one particular well, but in no instances have I seen one like we just saw here in Mali recently. And it really was the biggest well I've seen, the biggest operation, so to speak. And when we got there, it was surrounded by hundreds of animals, dozens of people. There were camels actually pulling the water out of the well, dozens of children around. It was clearly the center point of this community. And in fact, we didn't really even see a community. What we saw was the well, and that's where the people are. And I think the people live all around it. But clearly that's the meeting point, and it's the place that really keeps them all alive. Without the water, they would have to go somewhere else.
Malaria is transmitted through the bite of an infected mosquito. In Africa, this happens mostly at night and during sleeping hours. Several decades ago, successful eradication campaigns eliminated the disease from Europe, North America, and other industrialized parts of the world. Unfortunately, today 40% of the world's population is still exposed to malaria, and it continues to take a particularly brutal toll on pregnant women and young children in Africa. More than 1 million people die of malaria every year. The vast majority of these people are children under the age of 5 in Africa.
The One Campaign focuses heavily on poverty and a lot of other problems, AIDS and things that are created through extreme poverty, but it's my belief in particular that water is the root problem very often, because without water it drives more people into the cities, which creates more poverty, more AIDS, more explosions of these things. So the more water that people can have in their home areas, the more likely they are to have a sustainable life right where they live and where they want to be. Then they can grow crops, they can feed their animals, they can do all the things that at least allow them to have the basic necessities, hopefully without having to walk 2 hours each way just to get dirty water from some other place.
A child dies needlessly every 15 seconds because of a lack of clean water. The Running the Sahara expedition is bringing attention to this important issue.